Hi there, today I'm going to show you how you can build an Android app from scratch using Android Studio and Jetpack Compose. So, before you start, this is a 2025 course on Android development on YouTube. Okay, step 1. Let's install Android Studio. Go to the official website, hit download, and download Android Studio. Once you've downloaded the setup and installed, open Android Studio, and this is what you'll see. Hit new project, click on empty activity, hit next, and you can name your project. And select an Android version and build language. Build configuration language would be Kotlin, and this minimum SDK would be the Android version, the minimum Android version your app would be supported on. Okay, hit finish and let Android Studio import your project. Like you can see, it's importing Gradle project. Okay, while it imports, we're gonna focus on how you can run your app. You can run your app using a virtual device or your personal device. For your personal device, you can use wireless debugging, like so. You can pair your device using this QR code or a pairing code, that is. So you can create a virtual device like this and hit finish, and then it'll be created, and this virtual device would be able to run your apps. Hit cancel, and then okay, once it's loaded, you can see this Android directory here, and app and Gradle scripts. Inside app, we have manifests, Kotlin plus Java, res, which are resources. Kotlin plus Java here is your app right now. So here are the source files for your app. So you can see a main activity.kt. This is the file which contains your main code right now. So I'm going to remove some of this code to simplify your learning. Okay, we can remove this theme and this scaffold too. And now we're left with set content only. Okay. So now I'm going to explain two things, or maybe three. So activity. What is an activity? An activity is the main screen that you see when you open an app. Like when you open Amazon app, you see a list of products and a search bar. That's the UI, and that's the activity. So let's look at the formal definition. An activity is a core component of the Android operating system. It represents a single focused screen that a user can interact with. Okay. And a composable. What is a composable? A composable is a fundamental building block of a user interface in Jetpack Compose. Okay. And so you're going to build your UI using composable functions. So composable functions are normal Kotlin functions, but they have this annotation above them at composable. So if you don't write this is a normal Kotlin. That this function is a UI actually. It's used to define a UI. So always write @composable above your functions to make them a UI component. Okay. And you must be wondering what is onCreate. So this onCreate function that you see is it's the starting point for your screen. It's the very first method which is called when your screen is created. From its name you can tell onCreate. When the app is launched, it creates your UI and sets it up on the screen for your activity. Okay. And then we have this super onCreate, saved instance state. This is a call to the parent function onCreate. In case your app closes unexpectedly, this is going to save your configurations, and when you open your app again, it'll restore from a saved point. So this creates a save point for your app. And then after this you see this set content. This is actually going to set your composable UI. Okay, like right now we have this greeting function. We have these two attributes, these two parameters, name and modifier. As you can see in this text composable, we have text equals hello name and modifier equals modifier object. Okay, we can write this again so it's more clear. And yeah, okay, so text here you can write my name is, and then that. We can remove this modifier, it's not needed right now. And here you can write your name. Okay. Now we can specify some properties. Like padding, using this modifier object. And you're gonna have to import this DP also. Let's set a color for our text. Color equals color dot red. Okay, it's saying that we need to import color, so let's import it. Done. And then text align. Let's text align it to center. Okay. And also let's change the font size. Font size, let's say it would be 20 dot or 35 dot sp. Okay. All good? Okay. So now let's run our app. And we should see my name is the Gen Z dev with color red, text align to center, font size 35. Okay, let's run our app using this button. Let's wait for it to build. It takes some time. Okay, let's open our app. As you can see, the result is visible. My name is the Gen Z Dev. It's visible. Okay, in this text component. And there we have it. That's your first Android app. Now, there are a few more properties you can add here, like font weight. Here, so font weight, like let's make it light and try again. As you can see, the text has a lighter font weight now. We can also make it bold, extra light, or extra bold. As you can see, it's extra light now. Also, now you can do anything with this text function. Like, we can remove this. We can make a new function on our own with, let's say, hello. No, let's say joke. Okay. And here you can call that function joke. And display your joke here, like so. Okay. Oh, forget it. We can just write this. This isn't a joke, but this is the best I could think of right now. Okay, let's try this out. As you can see, it's visible here. Okay, that's it for today. And congratulations on your first Android app.